Hello everyone, you are now listening to Beatrice Marse, the one and only, almost, well, making music for the very least. So I'm back again recording that podcast and also recording myself on video, so you will be able to find this recording on my YouTube channel called Beatrice Marse. And I'm back to say to you that my second album has been released and I'm very pleased with it since I've decided to release it at the very last minute, and there are many delays, so things that I did not foresee when I decided of a release date. And but basically right now it is out right now, and I know some people have been maybe some of you have been listening to this album, and it's kind of wonderful. That's what I can say right now. I do thank you very much for the time you have spent listening to the tracks on my second album. And what can I say more than I don't know what to say. Basically, it's been an adventure, because I didn't think I was going to do that thing, and just kind of I'm trying to get my head around it. Yes, and realize that you finally did it again. Okay. And I was meant to do it again before the end of this year, but it won't happen. So meanwhile, my second album has been released. Its name is called Rebirth. On this album you will find two tracks in English, which called Rebirth and Crazy About Your Love. And the other tracks are in French. And it's an album with 11 tracks. And basically it was meant, I thought it was going to be more than 11, but something happened while I was recording, and I decided to cut it short. So basically it's only 11 tracks. This album is very much the follow-up to the first album. As I said before, when I was coming up with all this song, I thought in my head it was a trilogy. When I finished the first one, I thought, it has to be more, and I really thought it was going to be a trilogy, and actually it is a trilogy. And you will soon learn the reason why. And basically I have to say to you that the only way to listen to the music I make is just to take it as if I was kind of telling you a story, which may be real or not real, but it's all about art and creation, so if you see what I mean. But it's kind of a story that I'm telling. And number two, the end of the story is not quite finished yet, and even to this date I don't believe that the story is kind of ended. So which means that there will be many more albums in the future, I guess. So that's it. So that's the name of the album, Rebirth. You can find it on the streaming platform of your choice. That's all I can say to you. And hopefully we'll be back to talk to you a bit more about this album. Well, maybe to talk to you about tracks on this album in more details, but right now I'm not sure I'm gonna do it. But the only thing that I promise you is that you're gonna hear a little bit more on I'm gonna give you some kind of info, that's for sure. Meanwhile, I would like to say thank you for listening to this podcast, and may I let you listen to the album a little bit, just a little bit, and I hope to maybe hear from you again. I don't know how to say that, but basically come back to the station. That's all I can say, and see you then.
Because I'm on fire, walking like a ghost in the middle of nowhere. I'm on fire, starting a process. Rebirth.